The cold is absolute. It's not just the sting of wind slicing through the barren ice. It's not simply the chill that presses in from the ocean's edge. It's a cold that rips through the air, the flesh, and the very bones of anything unlucky enough to be caught in its grasp. This is the Antarctic winter, the very epitome of desolation. It's an unrelenting cold that doesn't just freeze, but threatens to swallow you whole. You don't understand any of this yet. You're barely a few minutes old, soft and wet, struggling to open your eyes in a world that is as close to death as it is to life. The wind howls like a distant warning, but you don't yet know the language of wind. Your tiny body shivers involuntarily, as if trying to understand the world it's been born into. The cold bites at your skin, sharp, unforgiving. Even though your eyes are blurry and weak, you can feel it. Feel the life around you moving, yet everything still and distant. Your mother doesn't speak to you. Your father doesn't hold you gently. They simply do what they must, and then you are left to survive the most unforgiving environment on Earth. The egg you've just emerged from was not carefully kept in a warm burrow. There was no nest lined with soft feathers, no thick underbrush to hide away from the predators and the harsh winds. You were born on ice, ice that cracks underfoot, ice that never melts. Even when the sun seems to shine for just a few seconds each day, it never reaches you. Here, the light only feels like a distant dream, one that you may never truly experience. A dream that, like so many other things here, is fleeting and unreachable. And when you emerge from your shell, there's no instant warmth to greet you, no warm belly to press against, no soft feathers to nestle into. Instead, the wind blows fiercely. It strikes at your soft skin, your tiny body that doesn't know how to protect itself yet. The cold is biting and relentless. It could freeze you within seconds. But you're not left completely alone. Your mother has just laid the egg that gave you life, and now she steps away, leaving you to face the harshest of elements. You're not abandoned entirely, but your father is your next guardian, the one who must protect you as best he can from the cold that threatens to take everything from you. You feel the weight of his body, a large and solid mass compared to yours, shifting slowly as he pulls you closer to his belly. His warmth is the only comfort you'll know for the next few weeks. But even his warmth is not a guarantee of survival. It's just a fragile hope in the middle of a world designed to kill. For the first few days, you do nothing but huddle beneath him. His massive body serves as your shield, his thick feathers your only blanket. Your heart races, not from joy, but from fear, from the primal instinct to survive. You can feel the chill of the air like a constant pressure on your tiny body. And yet, the warmth of your father's body is a fragile thing, flickering in the storm like a candle's flame in a storm. You are just one of hundreds of others like you. Each of you has been born into this harsh, unforgiving world. Each of you lies beneath your father, tucked away in his warmth. But none of you will survive unless your mother returns with food. The cold never relents. The wind is constant, biting, and unyielding. But you're not alone. Everywhere around you, you can hear the soft murmurs of other chicks, their tiny voices rising in quiet desperation, echoing against the ice, but always swallowed by the relentless howl of the wind. None of you can move. None of you can fight back against the cold. You simply exist, holding on to life by the smallest thread of warmth. As the days pass, your father's body stays still. He doesn't leave to hunt. He doesn't search for food. His entire purpose is to protect you, to guard you against the elements. He will do this for weeks, standing still in the biting cold, holding you against his body, offering you all the warmth he can. You don't know yet, but there is a terrible price for this. For him to protect you, he sacrifices his own survival. He's fasting. He hasn't eaten in days, maybe even weeks. And though you can feel the desperation in his bones, he will not leave his post. He will stay there, frozen in place, keeping you warm. Because if he moves, even just a little, the cold will creep in, and you may never survive. The other fathers are the same, every one of them standing still, doing nothing but protect their eggs, their chicks. They remain like statues beneath the unrelenting sky. And yet, as they stand together, side by side, there is no real camaraderie. There is no shared bond beyond survival. A few days in, your eyes begin to open, blurry at first, just enough to take in the world around you. Your tiny body trembles as the cold seeps deeper. It feels like the cold might become a part of you, like it will live inside you forever. But it's not. It's just the world. Your father doesn't move. He doesn't speak. And then, suddenly, a change. You hear it first, a sharp sound against the howling wind, a footstep, heavy and deliberate. Then, a shift, and your father moves, gently, carefully, as if he's rehearsed it 1,000 times. His thick body rises, slowly lifting you into the air. His large feet shift beneath you as he begins to walk. The wind strikes harder now, but he shields you from it, pressing you against his chest. You're not sure where he's going, but you don't question him. You simply hold on. For days, it howls without pause, tearing across the frozen wasteland with the kind of force that makes you wonder if the world itself is trying to rip apart. The cold seeps into every crack, every crevice. It's as though the ice beneath your feet is alive, breathing frost into the very air around you. You feel it in your bones. But this time, it's different. This isn't the still cold you first felt when you hatched. It's something far worse. It's the kind of cold that doesn't just freeze the body, but freezes the spirit, locking every living thing in place, forcing you to survive on sheer will. The chill presses on your fragile form like a constant reminder that life here is fleeting, that you are merely a small creature, fighting against the unyielding forces of nature. Each gust of wind feels like it could shatter your tiny body, a reminder that survival in this land requires not just strength, but unwavering determination. Your feathers, still not fully developed, are stiff, unprotected against the harsh winds. You can feel every gust that hits your small body, each one draining your energy and will to survive. The icy cold winds bite at your skin, leaving a raw sensation that lingers in every inch of your body. You are but a speck in the vast expanse of white, struggling to exist in an environment that does not care whether you live or die. The air is so cold that it burns, as if the very atmosphere is trying to freeze your essence, to take away the life from everything it touches. You've grown now, stronger, but not invincible. Your father is still holding you close, his massive body the only protection from the elements. But even he is beginning to tremble, his feathers stiffening in the intense wind. He hasn't eaten in weeks, and every hour seems to pull the warmth out of him, just as it's pulling the life out of you. You can feel it in the way his body stiffens as the cold creeps further under his feathers, biting at his own skin. The world is a blur of white. You can't see anything clearly, only the swirling storm, the sharp stabs of wind, the icy sting against your skin. Your world has become a battle between the forces of nature and your desperate need to survive. The cold becomes all-consuming. It invades your thoughts, your body, pushing you to the edge of your limits. The wind howls around you, and yet you don't have the luxury of fleeing. You simply endure, huddled in the only warmth you can find. And yet, in the middle of it all, there's a sudden shift. You hear the faint sound of movement, slow, deliberate. Your mother is back. You feel her before you see her. There's a warmth that arrives with her, like the first moment of relief after a long nightmare. The weight of her presence wraps around you like a blanket. You feel her body press close to yours, providing a warmth that you never thought would come. It's as though the storm that rages around you suddenly quiets, and for the first time, you feel a sense of security. Your father shifts, allowing her to take over. It's a ritual, one that happens every year, every time the storm rages and the cold threatens to pull them under. He doesn't need to speak, neither does she. Their bond is one of pure survival, a bond forged in the coldest of circumstances. The silent exchange between them is more profound than any words could convey. They have become one in their mission to keep you alive. Your mother doesn't speak. She doesn't need to. She wraps her body around you, cocooning you in the warmth of her body, and for the first time in days, you feel the sting of cold slip away. She stays still, her body solid against the wind. She is the only thing that matters right now. Her presence offers you a sense of safety, an anchor in the midst of an ocean of chaos. For hours, you rest, pressed between your father's warmth and your mother's body. Your body relaxes in the warmth of her protective embrace, but even in her presence, you can't shake the feeling that time is running out. The storm rages on outside, but for now you are safe. The howling winds that once seemed unbearable now feel distant, like an irrelevant force that cannot touch you. The warmth from your mother is a fleeting comfort, but it's enough. The wind screams around you, and the cold doesn't let up. But for now, you are safe. You feel your mother's warmth, and you know it's her turn to stand. She will hold you through the storm, and you will hold